Welcome to Rani's Education. Dear friends, if you missed any previous videos, you can go through the description. There are previous videos links are available. Dear friends, please watch the complete video. Let's start the session now. Today we are going to see minimization of DFE by using table filling method. So in table filling method, we are going to follow some steps. We'll see what are they. According to that, we are going to minimize the given DFE. Okay. So first step, draw an empty table with state pairs, that is x-axis and y-axis. X-axis labeled with initial state to last but one state, and y-axis labeled with except first state. Go for second step. We need to write all the state pairs but which do not contain any replicated data, which do not contain repeated state pairs in reverse. Okay, we need to write such type of state pairs. Then we need to mark the pairs in the table, the pairs as in the form, that is one is a final state, another one is non-final state. Third step, we need to identify all the unmarked pairs and we need to compute transition function. So while we are computing the transition function with respect to first input symbol, what the resultant state pair we got, we need to check whether that resultant state pair is marked in the table or not. If it is not marked, then we will go for transition function for the same state pair by getting another input symbol. Here also we are going to observe what the resultant state pair we got. So if the resultant state pair is marked in the table, so we are supposed to mark that state pair in the table. Otherwise we should not mark it. So finally we are going to combine all unmarked pairs together as a one state or a single state. So these are the steps we need to follow for the construction of minimized DFE by using table filling method, which is also called as Myhill-Nerode theorem. Let's see the example how we are going to work out to minimize that given DFE. So first we need to draw an empty table. So the empty table is nothing but lower triangular matrix which should not contain upper triangular matrix. Why? Because here duplications are not allowed. So we need to write an empty table. Draw an empty table. X-axis is labeled with initial state to last but one state, that is first state is A, B, C and this is D. We should not take last state D and E. Don't take last state in the x-axis. Move on to y-axis. We should start with except initial state, that is after initial state. So after initial state is B, C, okay, D, E and F. This is how we are going to take x and y axis. We are going to take only lower triangular matrix. We should not consider upper triangular. Why? Because duplications are not allowed. So after construction of this empty table, we are going to write all possible state pairs. Second step, write all possible state pairs, that is with respect to A, AB, okay, AC, AD, AE and AF. And AF. With respect to B, BC, BD, BE and BF. With respect to CC, CD, CE and CF. With respect to D, DE, DF, and with respect to E, EF only. Now we can see in all the state pairs we didn't get any replication. That means AB is already written. So whether I have written DE state pair here? No. That means duplications are not allowed here. Now in the third step, we need to identify the states pairs which is of the form one is final, another one is non-final. Otherwise, the first state is non-final, second state is final one. Vice versa is applicable. Now with respect to first A possible state pairs, so what are the final states here? C, D and A, isn't it? So that is A is non-final, C is final. A is non-final, D is final. Then go for A is non-final, D is final. With respect to B, so C is final, B is non-final. So we are going to mark it those tables here. First we need to mark what are the state pairs we are going to mark in the table. BC, BD and BE. Go for with respect to C. So C is a final state, D is also a final state. So if two states are final, so we should not mark such type of state pairs in the table, which is not possible. So CD, CE are not possible to mark in the table, though those two states are final. We have to follow the rule. In the state pair, one is final one, another one is non-final state. Go for D. D is a final, E is also final, so which is not applicable. So then with respect to C here, CF is applicable. Why? Because C is a final, F is non-final. So in this with respect to D, D is a final, F is non-final. So go for E and F. E is a final, F is non-final. So which is also to be marked in the table. Now we are going to mark the table. So which is of the form one is final, another one is non-final state. Okay. So here only I am going to mark the table. You can write in step by step. So A with C is marked, A with D, A with E. Isn't it? Go for B, BC, BD and BE. C, so which is not possible, only CF is possible to mark. Go for D, DF. Isn't it? Go for E, so EF is possible. Why? Because here C, D are the E are the final states, right? So in the next step, after marking the pairs in the table, we are going to identify what are the unmarked pairs. Here unmarked pairs are AB, AF. With respect to B, we have BF. With respect to C, CD, CE. With respect to D, DE. Right? These are the unmarked pairs, isn't it? Now what we have to do? We are going to compute the transition function for each state pair. Okay? So that is, consider the state pair A comma B. Consider the state pair A comma B. That is delta of A of, what is the first input symbol here? 0. Delta of A of 0 we need to compute in the same way. What is delta of B of 0? What is A of 0 here? Mapping function, that is B. What is B of 0? A. So whether B or AB is marked in a table, we can see that. No, which is not marked in the table. So what we have to do? We are going to consider another input symbol for the same state. Why? Because we need to check whether the resultant state pair is going to be marked or not. Okay. Delta of A comma 1, delta of B comma 1. So what is A1? That is C. B1, D. So here, this is a final state, which is also a final state. Is it possible to mark if the two states are final states? No, which is not possible to construct in the table, isn't it? So, not possible to construct. Not possible. Isn't it? Therefore, we have to write a conclusion as the state pair A, B is not to be marked. Is not possible to mark. State pair is not to be marked. Isn't it? Now go for next pair, that is A comma F. For that also we need to compute the transition function. That is A comma F. We need to compute that transition function. Delta of A comma 0, delta of F comma 0. So what is A comma 0 here? B. F comma 0 is F. Whether BF is already marked in the table, just you need to check it out. No, which is not marked. Just not marked. Now what we have to do, we are going to consider another input symbol for the same state pair. That is delta of A comma 1, delta of F comma 1. So what is A comma 1 here? C. What is F comma 1? That is F. Whether CF or FC is already marked in the table. Yes, CF is already marked in the table. Isn't it? Why? Because C is a final state and F is non-final state. Here NF stands for non-final state. So, A comma F state pair is going to be marked in the table. To be marked in the table. Okay? Now, so go for next state pair here, BF. Isn't it? So for that also we need to check markability. That is delta of B comma 0, delta of F comma 0. What is B comma 0 here? A. What is F comma 0? F. So whether AF is already marked in the table, whether AF is already marked, yes, we have marked here, isn't it? So which is already marked, AF is marked. So we are going to mark BF as well. Okay, so AF is already marked. Why? Because here we got markability. Okay, so here AF is already marked, so we are going to mark BF as well to be marked. So now I need to check the transition function for the next input symbol. Why? Because here itself we got the result. Yes, this is already marked, AF is already marked, so we are supposed to mark BF as well. Okay, so in the same way we need to check the transition function for the rest of the states as well. What's the next possible state here with C? So that is C comma D. We need to check whether this state is going to be marked in the table or not. So delta of C comma 0, delta of D comma 0. What is C comma 0 here? C comma 0 is E. So what is D comma 0? Which is also E. So if the resultant state pair is same symbol, so which is not possible to mark. Not possible to mark. So go for what is another input symbol for the same state pair, that is delta of C comma 1, delta of D comma 1. So what is C comma 1 here? That is F. D comma 1, which is also F. Is it possible to mark in the table? Why? No. Why? Because here the resultant state pair contains the only same single symbol, that is F. So which is not possible to mark. So therefore, the state pair C comma D is not possible to mark. Right? Now go for next possible pair, that is C comma E, right? So So here also we need to check what is delta of c comma 0, delta of e comma 0. C comma 0 is what? E. E comma 0 is E. So is it possible to mark? No. Why? Because the resultant state pair contains the same symbol, so which is not possible to mark. So take another input symbol for the same state pair, that is C comma 1. Delta of C comma 1, delta of E comma 1. What is C comma 1 here? F. What is E comma 1? F. So is it possible to mark it? No, not possible. Therefore, the state pair C comma E is not possible to mark in the table. So CD, CF is CE over. What about CF? CF is already marked in the table. Go for with respect to D. Delta of E comma 0, D comma 0 and E comma 0. So what is D comma 0 here? E. What is E comma 0? E. Right? So not possible. Isn't it? Not possible. So take another input symbol for the same state pair, that is delta of D comma 1, delta of E comma 1. So what is D comma 1 here? That is F. E comma 1 is also F. So which is not possible to mark. Therefore, the state pair D comma E is not possible to mark in the table. Right? Isn't it? So still are there any more state pairs are left out in the third step? You can see that. So D is over. What about DF? DF is already marked in the table. Right? Now we can see. So what are the unmarked pairs still we got? That is. So in the last step, we are going to combine all unmarked pairs together as a single step according to the given DFE. Okay. So here we can see. So AB is not marked in the table. Isn't it? AB is not marked. Right? So AC is also not marked in the, AC is already marked, right? Sorry. So AB is not marked. Then with respect to B, what the thing? BC, BD, BE are over. BC is also to be marked. So CD is not marked. Then CE is also not marked and DE as well. Now, we need to combine all these unmarked pairs together as a single step, which gives a meaningful finite automata. Now, so is it possible to combine CD as one step? You can see CD, CE, right? That is C, we are going to combine here C, D, E. We can see C, D, E is going to be considered as one step. Okay, why? Because here C and D and C and E we got, right? This the unmarked pair, so I am going to combine together. So that is C of 0 is E, D of 0 is also E, E of 0 is also E. That means all with respect to input symbol 0, we got same resultant state, that is E. What about with respect to 1? So that is D of 1 is F, C of 1 is also F and E of 1 is also 1, which reaches to only a single state. That's why here we are going to combine CD, CE and DE as one state. That is CDE is one state. And then B is going to be considered as another state. Now we are going to consider the resultant state, a resultant transition diagram for this. Before doing that, we are going to write the, what is the finalized table. So this is the required finalized table for table filling method according to that we are going to construct the minimized DFE. Let AB is going to be considered as capital A, C, D, E. These three states are going to be considered as B. Then F is going to be considered as C. That means we need to take only three states A, B and C. So what are the final states in the given finite automata? C, D, E, right? That is B. Now we are going to give the transitions. So A with 0. What is A with 0? B. Isn't it? So what is B with 0? A. That is self-flow. What is A with 1? C. B with 1? D. That are available in B. So for with respect to B state, by getting input symbol 0, we will reach the state 0, that is self-flow. With respect to 1, so C to 1, D to 1 and E to 1 will reach the F state, that is C. What about C here? F. What is F? 0. F with 0? F only. F with 0, 1? F only. That is 0, 1. So this is the minimized DFE for the given DFE. So in the given DFE we have 6 states. Those 6 states have been reduced to 3 states. So now we can see whether this is the correct one or not. So in the partitioning method also we got 3 states only. That is AB is one state, CDE as one state and F as another state, right? So if we want to take any clarification, directly we'll move on to equivalence method also, whether we got the same result or not. So dear friends, I hope you like this session. If you like this session, please like, share and comment. Thank you everyone.